place this down. David Beckham over here handed me a recipe on the way up. I love quiche. I love quiche. I was sitting over there in that section, which looks like Lady Gaga's bedroom, just before the show, thinking about one of the first times I ever hung out with your host, Woody Wood. He invited me, along with 96 other people, to his 2-bedroom apartment in Revere, Massachusetts, for a little party. It was cool. I was the only white guy for like a 99-mile radius. Alright, that was it. Good looking at it. Right, and it was great. I did that whole Hennessy toast thing where you're like popping the top of the bottle, like doing all that stuff. It was fun. Never had that beverage before. I enjoyed it. I was called the N-word 27 times that night. And it was great. I don't know what the big fuss is about. I just don't. I just don't. I'm happy to be up here. I feel like I'm sneaking into a castle as I'm up here. Just, you know? Sound the Raven! You know? Game of Thrones and this shit. I should have brought balloons. I didn't know. I could be doing like meerkats up here, like sculpting them and shit. Like big pandas. Unless that's laughing gas, then we're gonna get down. That's what's up. Fish tour? You a fish tour guy? That's me. When I'm not working with Beyonce. No? Doing all that. Been doing a bit of traveling lately. And I'll tell you folks, it's getting harder and harder to masturbate on a domestic flight. Back in the day, everything was more spacious. No, it was easy. That seatbelt light went off. That meant masturbation on. Because that's how I relax. Right? Nowadays, you're in the bathroom, you're like elbowing a hole through a wall. You're trying to finish off into a sink the size of a cereal bowl. It sucks. Shit sucks. I masturbated once on a flight from Philadelphia to Hartford, Connecticut. Mull that one over geographically. Alright? That's a 28-minute flight. Which means I got busy real quick. Laser focus. That's how you do it nowadays. Oh man. Anyone see those Jack Daniels commercials? That been on the air? Right, where it just shows a bunch of dudes hanging out. Just having the time of their lives. But what it doesn't show is what actually happens to a guy after a night of drinking Jack Daniels. We wake up sitting upright on a couch. You got a chipped tooth. You're wearing nothing but a t-shirt and a condom. Last time I drank Jack Daniels was actually here in Manchester. Drinking Jack and Gingers. Pounded it. Ended up passing out. I woke up in Washington, D.C. in the back of a station wagon, freshly manscaped. Now, speaking of manscaping, I popped down to the salon recently because I heard about these Brazilian things. I find it interesting that they call it a Brazilian when it really seems like the Vietnamese have a lock on that industry. Right? Now, I understand why people get it, makes things smooth down there. But as a guy, there's like a 48-hour window to get down there and lick that shit, right? After your girl's got the Brazilian. Because once they start going back, it's like the French kissing a cowboy. I mean, let's face it, that's a tough area for women, alright? You know, just a couple of lackadaisical showers on her part. It can make the friggin' catch of the day taste like Clams Casino for 2 months. You gotta take care of yourself. You absolutely do. Things change in life, folks.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. Yeah, you did good.
Things change.
I'll see you around, bro.
Anyone had a head injury here? Anyone ever had a massive concussion? Give me I had a massive concussion about a year ago. It sucks. You're just depressed all the time. You feel dizzy. Stop giving a shit about things like recycling. Man, what I'm trying to say is my fucking penis didn't work properly. That's what I'm really trying to say. And my girl would get upset because she wants a little piece of the brajol. You know, she wants a little bit of this. And I tell her, like, honey, I am the horniest version of flaccid right now. You can't get any hornier in the state I'm in. But like, I go days, like no action, not even a little blip, not even like a little, like nothing. And then all of a sudden I wake up out of a dead sleep, 2 in the morning, friggin' rock hard, out of nowhere. And it's ironic because I'm lying face down in a stairwell. Like, how the fuck is this possible? How the fuck is this possible? But there was these woods near and dear to my heart, near my elementary school. And that was where, that plastic bag, the plastic shopping bag, filled with saturated Playboys and Hustlers used to be. You know, with the pine needles and the wet leaves on them. Because that's what you do when you're 11. You hang out in the woods with your friends and get hard. Right? That's what you did. They cut those woods down.
Yeah, come up too.
It's so easy nowadays for a kid to get pornographic material. Because back in the day, it was like a project. Either you knew someone that had an older brother or a French-Canadian father. There was no other way. I had a buddy recently admit to me that he didn't masturbate till he was 16 years old. 16! That's like waiting till you're 30 to try pizza. I was already on my second friggin' wrist surgery by the time I was punching the clown to everything. You name it. MTV, Saved by the Bell, Pac-10 hoops. That shit didn't matter. Folks,